My windshield is not cracked or broken. My dashboard is clean. The floor on the bus is clean. Nothing is blocking the way. We turned on the bus. Now, my transmission is between 100 and 150, which is proper. Yes. My oil level is on between 20 and 60, which is proper. Yeah. My water level is between 140 and 170, which is proper. My RPMs are between 5 and 10, which is proper. We'll give it a small push. RPMs working properly. My battery volt is 14, which is proper. My air brakes are 120, and my brake air is 120. My fuel is full. So my midship heater is working. The midship heater, the rear is working. My step wheel heater is working. Driver heater is working. Defrost fan is working. Heated mirror is working. Driver dome.
Right there.
Driver dome is working. Dome lights
in the back.
working.
Destination sign for the
Destination sign.
You know, the front sign and the back. Where it says touring driver and the front and the back.
Yeah. And my master flasher. I don't turn on the master flasher, or I do?
You can turn it on, turn it on.
Yeah.
Yeah, you can test. You see, when you turn it on, you can put the, you see the, this is the
Flashers.
lights, yeah, and the red lights and the,
Right.
and the stop sign.
Okay.
This one, override, and take it off.
Okay, so I'm shutting it off now, right?
Yeah, take it off. Yeah.
Okay.
It's working properly.
Now,
Listen to
my city horn, if it's working, it's working. My highway horn. What is it? This one? Oh. Okay.
just a play. Left turn signal, right turn signal indicator, forward flashing indicator.
My left blinker is working. My right blinker is working. My hazard lights is working. What did you say about the steering wheel?
Less than 2 inches of play.
Less than 2 inches of play, but it's
Good, like that.
okay.
Windshield wiper fluid.
My windshield wipers is working. Windshield fluid is working. My lights are working. High beam. Okay.
This is a 120.
Air leak test. We gotta make sure the pressure is at 120. Okay.
120, 125. One is a 120. It's good.
Okay.
Gotta make sure it's at that pressure before you start. If not, you automatically gonna fail or lose a lot of points.
Okay.
So now we're gonna do the air leak test. Air leak test. To do the air leak test, I gotta make sure my pressure is on 120. It's already at 120 or something. I will now turn my truck off. Now I'm gonna turn my switch on. Wait for everything to stabilize, all the needles, all the lights. Good. Now I'm gonna hold my foot on the brake. Hold the brake down and do not let go. Hold the foot on the brake, do not let go the whole time. Now I'm gonna release my parking brake. Push it in. Hold the foot on the brake the whole time. I'm gonna wait for these two needles to stabilize until they stop moving. Once they stop moving, I'm gonna count to a minute. I should not lose more than 3 psi in 1 minute. I should not lose more than 3 psi in 1 minute. This is called the air leak test. So you're gonna use this right here. So you press them both, it's reset. All right, reset, and then you're gonna press 1 minute, and you're gonna press start. It's gonna count to a minute. You show to the examiner. Examiner, this is exactly 1 minute. It's counting.
I have to have this for the test.
Yes, right here. One examiner, 1 minute pass. Let's pretend 1 minute pass. 1 minute passing. I did not lose more than 4 psi in 1 minute. I do not have any air leaks. I do not have any air leaks. Okay, put it up back over there. Now you will conduct the low air pressure warning signal test. Low air pressure warning signal test. It comes at around 60 psi. Two lights will come in. Two red lights will come on. A buzzer is gonna come on, and the wigwag is gonna drop. All right, you're gonna pump the brakes. It's gonna come on around 60 psi. Pump the brakes. Hold it. Yeah, don't let go too much because the bus is gonna move. It's only a little. Then after you finish, you're gonna hold the brakes down. Keep going. All right, stop. I see the 2 red lights. The buzzer came on, and the wigwag dropped. Low air pressure warning signal test is working properly. Low air pressure warning signals are working properly. Low air pressure warning signals are working properly. Now I will conduct the emergency spring brake test. Emergency spring brake test. It comes on between 40 to 20 psi. This parking brake is gonna no. The parking brake is gonna pop out. You wanna pump the brakes. Don't let go too much. Just pump the brakes. Alright, lower pressure parking brakes pop out. Emergency spring brakes are working properly. Good. Now I'm going to turn the truck on to build the pressure to 120 psi to continue with the parking brake and the service brake. Turn it on. Now I'm going to press the gas pedal. Press the gas between 10 to 15 RPM. Okay, build the pressure to 120 psi.
Okay, stop buzzing.
Keep going.
120, no?
Not yet. You're gonna hit a bubble.
Oh, okay.
There's the bubble.
Right. Okay.
My tanks are full. My pressure is normal 120 psi. Now I'm gonna conduct my parking brake test. For that, I'm gonna put my bus in drive. Don't press the brakes. Put it in drive. Press gas. My bus didn't move. That's it. My bus didn't move. Parking brake is working properly. Put it back in neutral. Hold the foot on the brake. Take this off. I'm gonna test my service brake down with a pressure at 120. Pressure has to be 120 for service brake, and this has to be on. Oh, yeah, this has to be on even before the parking brake. Okay. Wigwag cannot be down before the parking brake or the service brake. It has to be up. Okay.
Yeah.
If not, they're gonna fail you automatically.
Because I moved. I gotta take this off, right? To 120?
Yeah, take it off. So the pressure wasn't 120, it was good.
Wait, I didn't.
Always remember, for service brake, pressure must be 120. Now put it in drive. You're gonna move 5 to 15 feet at 5 miles per hour. Press gas a little. Gas, a little bit gas. Alright, slow down. And stop. Now leaning left or right. And the MPH gauge is working properly. Okay? MPH gauge is working properly.
Yeah.
Good. Now put it in neutral, pull the brakes. That's the brake system inspection.